So, Lee Anderson, the Tory MP who's been suspended and only speaks like the people, for the people, is now being investigated for Islamophobia. In my belief, he spoke nothing but the truth. And like I say, he's a man of the people, speaking for the people. Since October the 7th, 2023, these atrocities occurred in Israel when the cowards, the terrorist organisation, terrorist cowards of Hamas, invaded Israel. Did they have the nerve to go and face the might of the Israeli army? Not likely. They attacked women and children, decapitating children, raping children, killing women, raping women, dragging them around the streets tied to back of vehicles. This is your big brave Hamas. Hamas have oppressed the true people of Palestine for years. They abused all the aid that's given to Palestine. There's people worth millions and millions and millions of pounds, while people still live in squalor in Palestine. This is what the people should be looking at. Now, once this attack happened by the cowards of Hamas, murdering, decapitating children, murdering women, all innocent people, the streets of London was awash with the flag of Palestine. People out celebrating and dancing the murder of women and children. Now, this has happened 3,000 or 4,000 miles away. It doesn't concern this country. Yet since this happened, under Khan's watch, in my opinion, Sadiq Khan is the sepsis of London, and his police force, formerly known as the Met, now known as the KMG, Khan's Muslim Gestapo. Because if you have an opinion against anything these pro-Palestinians do, then basically you're off the streets, aren't you? They've desecrated our war memorials. They try to disrupt Remembrance Day. Yet when patriots went down to defend our war memorials, it's the first time Khan spoke in 3 to 4 weeks, calling them racists, despite all the racism coming from these pro-Hamas supporters. It's double standards. For me, I've said it before and I'll say it again and again and again, Sadiq Khan is racially pro-bias, especially when it comes to people of the Muslim faith. That's how I say it. Lee Anderson said nothing wrong. He said nothing what everybody else is thinking, but your left-wing media and your left-wing politicians, especially this gutless government, that haven't got the nerve to stand up to these Muslims. Well, here's a message for you people, to these government and these politicians. The people of this country will stand up to any enemy of this country. The people born and bred here, British people, will stand up. You've had Parliament Square took over, and you've had their slogan, which everybody knows, from the river to the sea, which basically means they want to wipe out people of the Jewish faith. Not a word out of Khan, not a word out of the media, not a word out of the politicians, but Lee Anderson is Islamophobic for speaking the truth. Now, Keir Starmer, who was instrumental in illegal immigrants who come to this country being able to stay and get payments. And this nugget looks like he's going to be the next Prime Minister. He needs to look at his party, because his party is the most racist party in politics in the Western world. That's my opinion. It's been anti-Semitic for decades, absolutely decades. And every politician, barring Lee Anderson, Suella Braverman, should be ashamed. They're not fit to represent this country. They don't represent me. I've said it time and time again. And as for Khan, how this man's in power, it's beyond me. Not a word of criticism towards anything these people, pro-Palestinians, have done. Not at all. Not about assaulting people selling poppies, pensioners, nothing. As long as it's for the cause of the Muslim faith, but they can't do no wrong. Khan himself calls for called for an unconditional ceasefire while you've still got hostages, women and children among them, held at gunpoint. What does that tell you about that man? For me, it tells me a lot. Nothing will change in this country till people stand up like Lee Anderson, Suella Braverman, and stand up to these people, because the left-wing woke media, they won't report anything that's anti-Islam, full stop. But like I say, for me, I salute Lee Anderson. He's opened a can of worms that I think will wake the people of this country up. Silent majority. I'm going to leave you with that, people. If you've liked it, all well and good. If you haven't, I won't lose a wink of sleep.